我哋有請到 Jon 哥哥啊，就係我哋嘅鼓手 Jon 哥哥，佢會
Hello，大家好。Hi，大家好，我係 Jon 哥哥。Today, I am going to talk about drum set. Alright? So, the role of the drummer is the most important part in the band. Because you need to take a good rhythm of beat and groove with the band. The main role of the drummer is a timekeeper or the driver of the band, just like Chela. Now, I will show you my role as a drummer. Let me play you guys some different types of genre. For example, pop beat. This is what you call pop beat. And then you can play it disco. Isn't it fun? And you can also play cha-cha. And you can also play reggae. Yeah, and also we can play some swing. 2, 3. Now this is what you call swing. You can even make it faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And next but not the least, we can also play bossa nova. And we can do some samba beat. 1, 2, 1. And we can play some rock. And also, we can play some funk beat. 1, 2. Yeah, but also, but not the least, also you can do for the drums is you can do some drum solo. But too loud, yeah? So just play, make it simple. Soloing will be the only last part if it needs. But the most important, you need to play the beat and give a good time beat. And you need to be a good keeper. All right? Now, the next part that I would like to introduce is the drum parts, okay? Now, we have the drum set. Let me introduce you. The first one is the drumstick, which is kukwan. Drumstick is a pair of like a chopstick, fight you when you're eating. That you need to hold it each part of the drums with both hands. So you need to use it with 2 hands. Yao sao, cho sao. Yao sao, cho sao, yao sao, cho sao. Mama, papa, mama, papa. Alright? Kenchila, we have the next one is what we call snare drums. A snare drum is mounted on the stand, placed between the player's knees and play with drumsticks. So this is the snare. So it sounds like snare, 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 And the third part is we have the bass drum. Now, the bass drum play by a pedal using my foot, which is this one. And it sounded like this. Right? So you hear that bass. Bass, all right? Now, we have two types of tom-tom right now that is with me. The first one is what we call tom one. The tom one has the high tone. Okay? It sounded like this. Tom, tom. And the second one is the tom tree, which is the floor tom. It has a low tone. Can you hear that? Low, low. And when you combine together, tom, floor tom, tom, floor tom. And when you put them together, it sounded like this. Now, there are three types of main cymbals. The first cymbals is what you call hi-hat. The hi-hat is combined with two cymbals, and you put them together, or you mount them together with the hi-hat stand, and you can use your left foot to play it. Just like this. And also, you use your right hand or your right stick to play it like this. Or now, the second cymbals would be the crash cymbals. This one. But you play it with the right hand together with the feet, with the kick. Because without the kick, it sounds noisy. No good. And the third one would be the very big cymbals is what we call ride cymbal. Has the bigger size. So this is how it sounds like. Ting, ting, ting. And then the crash cymbal sounds like this. The hi-hat. And there are extra cymbals that I also use. The first one is the smaller one is what we call the splash cymbals. It has the 8-inch. It's an extra crash cymbal. All right. And I also have another one which has a 10-inch. It sounded like this. And the last cymbals that I want to talk about is the stock cymbals. These cymbals, it's combined with two broken cymbals, and then you put them together, and it sounded like this. Stop, 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 stop. All right? Now, on the last part that I wanted to share is how to play a simple beat. All right? You will need to use the hi-hat, snare, and bass drum. On the third part, we're going to learn how to play drums. A very simple beat. Number one, hi-hat. Where is the hi-hat? It's here. And the second one will be the snare. Snare. And the last part will be the kick. Now, to make a beat, you need to use your right hand to hit the hi-hat, and then you need to count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or in Chongman, E, Sam, say. Yat, E, Sam, say. On the third step, you will need to kick the bass drum on the first, on the one. So together with the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yat, E, Sam, say. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the step 4, you will need to play the third count together with the hi-hat using your left hand under your right hand, which is the snare on the 3. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have the beat already, and then when you put them together, it sounded like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yat, E, Sam, say. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can make it faster later. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can even make it faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you learned something new today. And drumming is always fun. 多謝大家。